In this video, I'll be going through some important F2L finger tricks. So firstly, we have the pinch move like this with your index finger. And so this is a very awkward move to do, especially if you're first learning F2L finger tricks, but it's really useful. For example, if I had this case, so this corner and this edge, using the U pinch move, by hiding the corner, moving the edge over, I could do it without a regrip. If I were to do it with some traditional finger tricks, I would have to regrip at the start, pair them up, and then regrip again to insert. So using the pinch move, that reduces 2 regrips, one at the start and one at the end. So make sure you also know how to do this pinch move with your left hand. So it's important in F2L that you know how to do these moves with both of your hands. So for example, if I had this edge and this corner here, I could use my left hand using the pinch move like that. That saves a regrip and I can insert into here. The next important finger trick you need to know is the F push with your thumb. And once again, you want to be able to do these with both of your hands. So in F2L, the most important use of this thumb push is a sledgehammer. You want to be able to come back up with your thumb when you do a sledgehammer. Because if you don't, you'll find that you have to regrip your left hand every time you want to do a sledgehammer. And that's not convenient at all. So an example of a sledgehammer used in F2L would be this F2L pair. So the corner is on top of the edge and the edge is flipped. So in this case, we can move the corner on this side here and do a sledgehammer on the edge. And make sure to use that thumb push when you come back up, because that reduces the regrip and makes the whole sequence of move regripless. And once again, it is really important that you do know how to do this move with your left hand. So a lefty sledge is really important, especially if you get this case from this angle. So you could do a lefty sledge, make sure to use that thumb push at the end, and you can go straight into the insert with no rotations. The final most important finger trick for F2L is U2 flicks. Now these are super important, and a lot of people don't actually know how to do U2 flicks with both hands. U2 flicks with your left hand and your right hand are so important because it really reduces the regrips during F2L. So for example, for this case, a lot of people actually regrip at the start so they can do U2 with their right hand because they don't know how to do U2s with their left hand. But notice that they regrip at the start and they regrip again at the end so they could look for the next F2L pair. And that does take up a lot of time. So by not regripping at the start and doing U2 instead with your left hand, you can reduce both regrips at the start and at the end of the sequence. So if you're really having trouble learning U2 flicks with your left hand, I suggest that you take it slow to begin with. So for example, just do like one flick at a time. So use your index and then use your middle finger, like one at a time after each other. And then as you get better at that, as you get faster, you can start to follow them up closer and closer. And then you've got your U2 flicks. So once again, really important. If you don't know how to do U2 flicks, definitely try and learn them. So those were some important F2L finger tricks that I find to be very important in speed solves. And so yeah, I hope this video was helpful. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.